Hey, I'm Christy Simpson. Today's question is, at what age do you start teaching music theory to your kids? This is a great question. You know, since some of the stuff I do is more performance-based, I don't always get the chance to do that, but I love music theory. It was my major in college, so I do love teaching music theory to kids. I taught briefly, and that's what I taught. I taught theory. So I love theory. If you purchase our teacher's resource kits for each musical, which I write, there's a whole bunch of music theory in each week's lesson. I like to put it in a game. Theory games are fun, things that you can do with the kids. So the younger they are, I think you can start teaching it, even when they're in kindergarten, some of the basics and put it in a game. Something fun. Like if you're learning dynamics, you can say we're gonna say these words, say it at a pianissimo, or you're gonna say it at a forte, things like that. You can have kids compete against each other, fun things like that. I also like to do this note learning game. So the younger they are, just the real basics. I love note values, stuff like that, where they can start learning about how many beats are in a measure, what the notes look like. We play a game where if we all stand up, and if it's a quarter note, we learn that it's one beat. So we say quarter note, one beat. If it's a quarter note, I want you all to put your hands at your side, kind of like a Simon Says thing. So when I show you a picture, you do this. If I show you a picture of a half note, you're going to put your hands out like this. If I'm going to show you a picture of a whole note, hands up like this. Okay? So you do it as a group. You have pictures. So you hold it up, quarter note, they all go like this. Half note, they go like this. Whole note, like that. Then you also show note values. So then you say, okay, I'm going to be tricky now. Now I'm going to show what they're worth. One beat, 2 beats, 4 beats, hands up. Then you can bring people in front and have them compete against each other. So it's the first person or the last person to do it is eliminated. So you have 4 people in front and you show a picture of a quarter note. They all jump to do this. Half note, kind of like a Simon Says, you show the half note again. So if they move, then they're out. Kind of a, red light, green light, Simon Says type of thing. So you can start doing that in kindergarten. And the earlier that you teach them these things, the more it's going to stick and the more they're going to be ahead, and it's just going to be part of their experience, part of their musical vocabulary. So I think the earlier you can start teaching these things, and then you can even just begin talking about them, and then it'll just become part of what they learn, and then you can teach them more complicated things as they get older.